Hi guys, welcome. Today we're gonna make a homemade pizza. For this, we're gonna need 1 cup of warm water, 1 ounce of active yeast, 1 spoon of sugar, half a spoon of salt, 4 spoons of oil, 1 pound of flour, and for the ingredients, we're going to need 7 ounces of cheese, 12 ounces of tomato sauce, 3 ounces of pepperoni, 3 ounces of ham. We are also going to need 3 ounces of chorizo, which is better known as pork sausage, depending on everyone. We're gonna need 1 jalapeño and a little bit of onion. We're also going to need for the crust Italian seasoning and garlic powder. We are also going to use a little bit of butter to put on the trays, but that's when we put it on the oven. And last but not least, 2 bowls and a piece of plastic. So we're gonna go ahead and start. We're gonna use first 1 spoon of sugar that we're gonna put in the bowl. Then we're gonna go ahead and add the active yeast. And we're gonna add half a cup of warm water first. And we're gonna go ahead and mix it up. So we're gonna mix it up until you can see the bubbles. And afterwards, you're gonna go ahead and put it in the plastic bag. And we leave it for 10 minutes. Meanwhile, we're gonna go ahead and do the dough. For this, we're gonna use the flour and we're gonna add half a spoon of salt. And we're gonna go ahead and mix the flour. Then we're gonna make a little hole in the middle, push it all to the sides. Now we're gonna take out the yeast and we're gonna go ahead and put it in the middle. And you're gonna start to mix it up, and slowly you're gonna put the other half of the warm water into the mix. As you mix it up, you're gonna add the 4 spoons of oil slowly. And you're gonna keep on mixing. So now we're gonna make a little bowl of dough like this. You put it in the middle of the bowl and you're gonna use the plastic once again to cover it up. And we're gonna leave it to rest for 15 minutes now. We're gonna go ahead and use the trays. For this, we're gonna use the flour and the butter. You grab butter and you're gonna put it on the trays. You can literally use anything. Just make sure you have your hands clean because you can use your fingers too. Once you're done with the butter, you're gonna use the flour. You're gonna put a little bit on every tray. If you were to exceed, it doesn't matter because you're gonna either way use it right now. But for now, you're gonna shake it. And the extras, just put it on the table. We switch. And we repeat the same process with the 2 trays you're gonna use. Once you're done with the trays, you're gonna put them on the side. Now we're gonna go ahead and use the dough. Before we do it, we're gonna put a little bit of flour on the table. Just put a little bit more. This is for it not to stick. Just make sure the table is clean. Cut it in half. You can do it with your hands, the bottle, or you can just use the little stick for it to be easier. If you don't have one, you can always use a glass or bottle. You're gonna start from the middle to the sides. Meanwhile, remember to preheat the oven on 180 degrees. You're gonna lift it up carefully. make sure the tray is really close. Once you finish putting it on the tray, you're gonna go ahead and cut the sides, and this is gonna help us make the crust. It doesn't have to be a perfect cut, just make sure you go outside the tray. And then you're gonna fold the sides to make a little tiny crust. And you leave it on the side. Then you're gonna repeat the process with the other piece. Once you're done, we're gonna go ahead and prep the crust. For that, you're gonna grab a little bit of more butter and you're gonna kind of spread it on the crust. You can even help yourself with your fingers for this part. And you're gonna repeat the process. Once you're done, you're gonna go ahead and put the ingredients. We're gonna start with the tomato sauce, which I put in a little plate for me to be able to stir it and be able to put it with a spoon. Put it in the middle and you start working your way to the sides. The amount of the sauce you put on your pizza, it depends on you. You repeat the same to your other pizza. Once you're done with the tomato sauce, we're gonna put the ingredients. In my opinion, I think the cheese goes first, so that the ingredients can go on top. Cheese first. Once you're done with the cheese, you go ahead and put the ingredients. We're gonna put the pepperoni first. Now we're gonna put the chorizo. With this one, you might not want to use a spoon because you want to spread it out good enough. So while you're putting it on the pizza with your fingers, you are kind of tearing it apart still. And we're gonna end with all the vegetables. That's because if you put them at the end, they're gonna kind of dry cook, which is gonna make them taste really good. Also the jalapeno, in my opinion, I don't really like biting it raw, but if you cook it or kind of dry it, it's just perfect. And we're gonna finish it up with the onion. And that's for the pizzas. We're gonna put it in the oven for about 20 minutes. It kind of depends, because if you put a lot of stuff into the pizza, it might take a little bit longer, or if you put like a little bit of stuff, it's gonna cook faster. Put the pizza in the oven. And when it's done, you get it out of the oven and it's ready to enjoy. Here's our pizza. Thanks for watching.